Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Rick here, back with another unchurched video. Just been a while and I'm looking forward to talking to you today. Today I'm just talking about true church, kingdom answers to the 21st century. So what made me make this video is that the world is in pain. Africa, the continent I'm from, is languishing in poverty and underdevelopment because it's under corrupt leaders. Families across the globe are breaking down, leaving children without direction. And, mental health problems like depression, loneliness, they're on the rise, leading to suicide and criminal behavior. Just a little bit of the problems that we have in the 21st century. And the kingdom of God has answers to humanity's pain. The church is not bringing these solutions. We're not. We hold the keys to people's problems, people's pain points. It's in our minds, and it's even in the Bible that we read every day. However, the modern day church, what we do is we either exacerbate all the problems or we're disinterested in them. We either create more problems and burdens to put on the neck of the people, or we spend our Sundays engaging in spiritual activities that don't even, translate into solutions for the world. This, my friends, is why I took a hiatus from going to churches kind of now to get some things done for the kingdom. You see, Jesus taught us an important lesson in the Lord's Prayer. When I say in the Lord's Prayer, there's a line in there where he said, "Thy will be done." Have you ever stopped to think about that line and what it really means? Tell me, is it God's will for little girls to grow up without a father's love, so much so that they end up resenting all men? Is it God's will for diseases to cut short the lives of young kids and young children? Tell me, is it God's will for the earth's environment to die while we watch? No, it isn't. It isn't. It is the church's job. This is why I created Unchurched, because we need to think about this so much more different. It's the church's job because as the people who have direct access to God and his kingdom ideas, to translate that to a physical world. As his stewards, as his managers on this planet, we have a part to play. But if you don't know your purpose, if you don't know your destiny, then you will spend all your time just praying that these problems be solved by God when it was your job. The church as we are today, it doesn't have the caliber of men and women that are able to take this kind of responsibility. Heroes, I'm talking about heroes, kings and queens, I'm talking about sons, geniuses, history makers, strategic thinkers, leaders. We all should be doing this. The scientists, the business leaders, the politicians, the musicians, the athletes, the actors, the lawyers, the policemen, the entrepreneurs, where are they? Where are they today? I'll tell you where they are, the Christian ones anyway. They're in a prayer meeting or a church service somewhere as we speak. Or if they know that they're gifted, they just think that they should be trying to be a pastor or a prophet. I'll tell you something crazy. Is that when I first felt the call of God that I was supposed to do something important in my life, automatically I totally thought that I should strive to be a pastor. That's what I thought it was. Because that was the only thing that the men, the leaders that I worked with up to that time, that's all they knew. So that's what I assumed. However, the religion mountain is not big enough for every Christian to be trying to be a pastor or a leader there. That's why the world was created with, so many other spheres. Look at Daniel. Daniel was a political advisor. He was an actual cabinet minister. He was an advisor to, over at least 3 administrations. He was in a government, first of all, that was led by the mad king Nebuchadnezzar. Then he served his son Belshazzar. And then he served a new king, Cyrus, who had taken over after that. David was raised at a time when Israel was about to be destroyed by her enemies. Even though he was a worship leader of epic renown, David was also a skilled fighter. He became a military maestro. David could maneuver himself politically, walking among wolves, political wolves, like his son Absalom and his military commander Joab. These are the types of people that were in the church. The church is, we need to rethink the way we think, guys. That's what I'm talking about with unchurched. So let me get to some practical stuff. What practical things must the modern church be doing right now? First of all, we must be understanding our purpose, guys. We have to do this ourselves for us, and then we go out to teach and make sure everyone around us knows and understands their own purpose. The second thing, taking tithes and offerings from poor people that you haven't taught how to make money, that should stop. You are becoming a burden to the people of God. Number 3, spending countless hours in church, wasting time, should be replaced by teaching your people work ethic and the dignity of labor. The reason why non-Christian countries are doing better than like our African Christian countries is because of the dignity of labor. It's a universal law. It doesn't matter how much you pray. It doesn't matter. And number 4, sitting quietly in church and not getting involved in politics, for example, has to be drummed out of Christians. We are the change that we want to see. And trust me, if you keep on ignoring the problems of your community, one day they're going to come for you inside your comfortable church. So guys, make sure you share this video, comment, let me know what you're thinking. We need to change this world. I'll see you later.